To give you a little rundown of the homepage so far, and kind of how to make different edits. So if you're ever looking at it and you're like, oh, it's a weird size, that's not the real size it is on a computer. So click this little button and then you can see what it really looks like. And if you ever want to see it on mobile, click this and then you can click that for mobile. Okay, so this is just your banner image that we had. A spacer is what makes it smaller or bigger. So if you want to make it a little bit smaller, if you click on it, there's this line right here. You can just go like that and it'll make it smaller. Cancel that. Each of these sections, so if we go to pages, go to home, each of these sections, like this first new page, that's this section. This second new page, that's this section. You can retitle them, but it's not worth my time to retitle them. So if you just click on it, it'll jump down to that section. So again, if you want to change out anything, you just click edit. Here's your image, double click it, and you can change out that image by adding a new image, or there are lots of stock images you can choose to. You can, again, that's just random text, so you'll want to edit that. And then the button right here, so I've created the button, but you'll want to link it. So the way you can link it is if you go to this little wheel, it'll pull up all your pages. So you can link it to a current page, or you can link it to your email, your phone, an outside web address, things like that. So we'll just link it right now to your about page. We had like blog categories. So if you want to change, these are just 3 photos right now. So if you want to change it out, just again, double click. You can replace it, upload a file, browse stock images. So that's what the stock images are, just any free image that by Unsplash. So you can use them without any problems. So you can go like that, add the image, so on and so forth. If you drag this, you can make it smaller or bigger as well. Sometimes that's kind of a finicky thing depending on like the type of image. So like sometimes you'll just have the image. Sometimes you'll have text next to the left of the image. Sometimes you'll have text below the image. And the way to manipulate that is by going to this design right here. And you'll see right now it's as a stack. You could have it be a card where there's an image with some text next to it, some overlap. If you want to change that, you can, but you don't have to. You'll want to change out that text just by double clicking and changing it up. And then button, we'll create a button. So go like that. And then you can type in button and it'll pop up. And learn more is fine. I'm going to link this to a page, and the page that it's going to be linked to is the blog page. Right now, I don't have categories in your blog, but when I do have categories, you'll see them pop up below. And so then you'll click it to the on mission blogs. Right now, that's just the way it is. Because I haven't created that page yet. I always like having like a really big call to action at the bottom of every page. This is 3 different call to actions, which is fine, but I think having one that's really clear of what you want them to do next is a good. So I'm going to create one more section down at the bottom that's just going to be like maybe a blank color or something with a call to action and a big button that says like go to the blog. So to create kind of a background, I could have a background image, or I want just like a black background that's red. I would just upload an image that's just red. So you go to banner and then you upload an image that's you've created that's just a background color. Gallery, I don't have any photos, but you did have a gallery I saw on your first one. So if you want to add photos to that, you can. It's very easy. You just click this and then just upload images to your gallery. If you don't want a gallery, you can just click this little trash and that'll trash that page and it'll get rid of it from up here. Or if you like want to keep that page but don't want it up in your menu, you can drag it under not linked and it'll go away from up here. Okay, so now the blog, I think I might have talked about it, so I'm going to go over it pretty quickly. This is like the page that I set up for the blog, but this is the actual blog. So you can click right here and then you just click this plus. And then you can write the post, type in the text, click plus, put an image in. Let's say you want some text next to the image. You can drag that and kind of like pull that line in, the blue line. See, now you have the image, you have some text. And then always add a category. These were 2 that you had. And I've created those categories on your blog page. So make sure you click one of those or whatever category so that it can stream and pop up on your blog page. And then always add a featured image. And I usually like to create an excerpt. And if you want it to be a featured post, click that little featured post and then say save and publish. This is just edited the same way the home page is. Just click the edit, and then, you can always use free images if you want to, but just put an image in. Let's say you want to kind of make the image more fun. You can go over to design and maybe do like an overlap or collage, whatever you want. Hello there. And then if you want it to be smaller, you add in spacers. So tab this, and then I kind of drag it in, because if I just put it there, it's gonna be push everything over, and I just want it to push this image over. So you have that spacer there. Then we'll put another spacer in, maybe a little bit bigger. You could add subtitle if you want. Text there, and then just make sure you click save. And if you want, so I'm gonna click edit. I just put fast facts about Anita. If you want to add some things, you can. Maybe like you could add a line below that. I don't know. And then some text, and then put your fast facts or whatever. I have a background banner image. So if you want to change that, you can go to banner and remove that image if you want. That's pretty much how you do it. The follow just goes to your Instagram. I linked it. You can tell over here. And contact is pretty straightforward. I have a little form I created, and you can learn more right here if you want. But I already linked that form to have, if anyone fills it out, to go to that. But if you want to change, like, add different form fields or whatever, like, I don't know, phone number, you could add that there. So that's how you make edits on your website.